For a man against whose name the past 3 general election campaigns on the Mount Kenya region have been anchored, former Prime Minister Raila Odinga could as well be easily dismissed as venturing into uncharted political waters in any quest to conquer the mountain. But basking on the political warmth of his now 3-year-old ceasefire deal with President Uhuru Kenyatta, whose government is approaching its homestretch, Odinga has launched a fresh charm offensive.
Tuliamua kwamba tumeshikana pamoja na tutatoa candidate mmoja ambaye tutaleta huku mountain kuja kutembea na yeye, sio mwingine ni baba Raila.
But perhaps the former Prime Minister's greatest impediment to scaling the mountain is the headache of how to undo the anti-Odinga narrative that has dominated the mountain during his past 4 stabs at the presidency, entrenching an even deeper rivalry birthed by the tough supremacy battles of the late 60s between his father, the late Jaramogi Oginga Odinga, and founding President Mzee Jomo Kenyatta. So what strategies are Odinga allies likely to deploy to demystify the so-called Odinga phobia on the mountain?
We have always occupied different camps. Mount Kenya and the Rick, we have always occupied different camps. So there will be some work that needs to be done, because the damage that is there, we occasioned it ourselves as leaders. And if you realize, Uhuru started asking for forgiveness a long time ago.
So you can see now why people are hesitant on Raila because of that record. That does not mean that they can't listen, but you have to tell them that maybe they are wrong. Yeah. But that memory is there, and it's very hard to wipe it out.
When he comes, we of course receive him, because when a guest comes to your area, it's unkind for you not to receive him. We will receive him. But it is upon him to go near the people so that they cannot see him as the giant of a person who can eat people in the manner that he was depicted before by those of us who campaigned against him.
Yet with President Kenyatta fast heading to his projected exit next year, Odinga faces another hurdle. Deputy President William Ruto, who has capitalized on Kenyatta's past 9 years in power to build his own networks within the mountain, and who is currently cashing in on the raging national anti-political establishment wave to popularize his hustlers' political narrative.
The people of Mount Kenya, they know one thing. They go in the track of somebody. They know that Ruto helped their son, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, when he needed help. He went for it. He did not go because of anything else. He went for 2 things: a good friend and somebody who can bring him vote.
It was more difficult to say Ruto than it is to say Raila. Raila is propaganda. These are the issues. There were issues that had happened in Rift Valley, and one has to remove himself from them. It's not as difficult as it was.
Besides Odinga, other presidential hopefuls that have frequented the mountain are One Kenya Alliance leaders Musalia Mudavadi, Kalonzo Musyoka, and Gideon Moi. A tug of war expected to escalate in the coming days as Kenyatta convenes another retreat of Mount Kenya leaders. Muremi Mwangi, KTN News.